More.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Now Lamar changing the play. Here's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Now they'll change things up. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Toward the pylon, caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Touchdown! Rashad Bateman taking it in. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 65 yards. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, nice move. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Offense set at the line for this next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now it's Jackson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
25 yards on the play. That's good for Bills. First down. First and goal. Alert, at the 2-yard line.
Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. Interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Four receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4.
Hey, report!
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Jackson going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
You gotta make a move.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Middle. Hey, right shot. Hey, Ozzy. Yeah. Hey.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Jackson going to keep it. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Yeah. Right shot. Sit up.
Jackson now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From a yard out. And the Ravens have taken the lead here now in the fourth quarter of this championship game. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score. Ravens 31. Bills 28. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Strong loses it on the hit. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They start the drive with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bradley. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Bills.
To the air, Allen. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Bradley. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's second and a yard. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
They run again on first down. Cook. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for Bills. First down.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 13. To throw is Allen. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills have taken the lead here in this AFC title game. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
No, we take.
Jackson going to keep it. That is incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Here's 2nd down. Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field?
Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
I like what they did there. Still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Don't worry.
Here's second down and 3. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
13. Here we go. Get out. Yeah. Get out.
Now Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Flowers. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now Lamar changing the look. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. So far off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it. You are X.
Throwing, Jackson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
180. Get hot. 180. Middle. Hey, report. Go. Hey, middle. Hey, report.
Jackson to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And outbounds right around the 20. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Here's Jackson.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown.
And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing, Allen. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
56, 56. Alert, alert, alert.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. The Ravens are champions of the AFC as we sign off and say goodnight, everybody. And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.